video ya ka tjeko ke no ba fela ho fostela mo bophelong a bona he ba re definition ya fostela bara ausalona o khopela le ntlhalosetso hore why ausalona a rekile di happy tsa ko Mr Price that time ana miriri. Because I was like, Mr. Price, happy, sweet, halang. Where's Mr. Price? So carry tomon no sanle shop but my friend. I don't know getting go Mr. Price. I bought 2 hair pieces ne. Regular the color. This is the color one. And then I also bought like a pure blonde one. So that's gonna be interesting. But the pure blonde one is like 41 inches long, which is very long for hair piece. So Mr. Price is really coming for the bad bitches, eh? And then the price is like $69.99. And then renale e pinky ena, the ombre one. And they've got many colors. I'll put a video of the different colors they had there. And then this one is also 69. So happy one is also 69, eh? But let's just see how it looks inside and just feel the texture before eh? It smells like hairpiece. I guess it smells like hairpiece, but I feel like for 70 rand, this much of hair feels like it's a little bit like banropanyana. But I guess maybe you can tell me if this is reasonable. But it's like, hey, there's nothing wrong with it. I can't see any problems with it. So yeah, it's okay. And then also hot water, both of them get hot water. So I'm gonna hot water set. So we'll see how that goes. And then let's see the blonde one. I'm interested about this one because more packaging is 41 inches. So I feel like hey one. If orata miriri ele ya ba mo mautong ele. Yeah, which I don't understand, guys. Yo, this is long. This is really long. Miriri e ke mitelle yang bathong. Bonang Luna. It's going all the way like to my thighs actually. Hey, it's like it's very long, hey? Yo, I know. Mr. Price is really doing it for the girls. Like you. Baro go tsamaya go bona. So Mr. Price so now I'm gonna start with the construction of this thing I want to do. It's not necessarily like a wig, it's like a band, yeah, the braids, and then we have parakadukuani and everything. So let's just start and see how this goes.
Hello stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky. When I ride, usually I do this often, but since we
Mara letla tamang khwala ning ha ke le botsa rona ntempalla mo bophelo. And then I don't take out balang. But yes, honeys, this is the final thing we created with all those sewings that I was doing. I was making this headband wig, and today I'm gonna fit this wig and I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna try 4 different looks with it, and I'm just gonna talk about mental health while I do that. I'm gonna give you 4 tips just for the fun of it, 4 tips on how to better deal or handle mental health problems. Mr. Price came through for the girl. Hey, like the pink is popping. The girl is just glowing. You know what? The girl is just doing this life thing right. But anyway, I'm going to start with my first hat. And I'm actually going to give you my first tip. And my very first tip is take care of your physical health. Mental health and physical health, I feel they're very intertwined, or they're factors to each other. So I'll say take care of your physical health. And it doesn't mean you have to go to the gym all the time. It might be that you dance or whatever it is you do, you take walks, but if you have something to release the stress and the tension, it will surely purely help you. And it's physical health, and I mean also like eating right, taking care of your body, yada 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 yada. You know, take care of yourself, eat the right food. Oh, basically take away wire, guys. This cap is giving. It's doing what it's supposed to do, man. But I be like young guys, but yeah, this cap, regular pick and pay clothing. Actually, you won't believe, but it's so cute. This is just like, you know, it reminds me of and you need to quickly go to the grocery store and you're trying to look cute. How you go to shop on, you know, go molonyana. Put this on, girl. Put this on. But yes, this is the first hat. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're gonna move on to hat number 2. And while we move on to hat number 2, I'm gonna talk about the next tip. And the next tip is to know your triggers and start working on them. So know your stress and anxiety triggers and start working on not having those things trigger you anymore. You know, right now a lot of people have this thing of you trigger my stress, stop doing it. You cannot manage what people do, you cannot control what people do, but you can control how you react to the situations. And most of the time, the thing that determines how you react is how that particular situation triggers you. So learn what your triggers are and manage them in life, and a lot of things will stop stressing you. You'll stop caring about what people say, how they say it, when they say it. Let's look at how cute I am. This is actually my husband's bucket hat, and I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna post a picture there on the side, and then you guys can decide who rocked it better. But honestly, now I feel like and from now on I feel like it's my bucket hat now. He doesn't know that, but hey, it's mine now. But yes, I love this one. I'm not sure if this is my favorite. Okay, and while the third tip I will have to put out there, I would say, is set boundaries. Okay, boundaries are important. Set boundaries between yourself, your family, your work, your relationships. Just general boundaries will help you know to do things for you because you feel like it and because it's like for you, you know. So now I'll say I started seeing a lot of difference in my work stress when I started setting boundaries with my work, in my relationships. It just helps you teach people and situations how to treat you, you know, and you determine what the next step is for you. So boundaries are important, and you must learn to set boundaries, especially for us. Like for me, a person who I would say I'm a people pleaser, it was very difficult to set boundaries, but I saw how much less stressed I was about every situation because I wasn't always thinking about how is the next person thinking about what I did. Sometimes I need to put myself first, and that means drawing the line between self and other stuff. So this is the silk scarf. Ooh. Batung. I'm monopila. Oh. Bonafela, look at how cute this is. I love this look. Absolutely divine. Like, look at that. Look at, like, I have nothing to say besides I'm so excited this thing worked, guys. Get so excited. I haven't had braids since my wedding, okay? And my wedding was in 2020, just before the lockdown, like literally the weekend before the lockdown. So I haven't had braids in a long time, and I'm so happy this thing worked. And these braids, you know what, they surprised me. I mean, I'm gonna give them like a 7 or 6 out of 10. They're not like expression type because of packet that thing, you know, but they're cute, and you know, they're doing the things, and the colors are giving, like, yes ma'am, you know, the colors are doing it for me. So I'm gonna give them like a 7 out of 10. Oh, I talk too much. Let me have a drink. Now this is the final one, my favorite one. I'm gonna try the hat. This is why I did this. The scarf and this hat was the reason I wanted to put on braids, because I always felt like, ooh, it looks so much nicer with hair than just my bald head. So I'm excited about this one. And I'm also gonna give you, ooh, girl, that looks cute. Look at that. Damn. Damn, she looks nice. She looks real nice. Look at her. Ooh, I love this. Shem pila yantat. This look, this look. Let me just fix this over here. Ooh, guys, I was actually not gonna wear this thing out. Honestly, just for my own fun. Like the braids are thingy, they're not many, ne? I can probably go increase them, but the way they look now is like really straight back in yana side thing. So it doesn't look like I did box braids, but more like straight back vibes. So I'm happy about that. And finally, the last and very, very last tip I will say is know what your mental filters are. And what I mean by mental filters is that a lot of us have filters on how we interpret things when they're being done. And that's because of the filters that we have, or what some people call cognitive distortions. So if you work on the filters and you understand what filters you have, you will start seeing the world at a different lens. I'll give you an example. Your mental filter when you don't like somebody, they walk past, that poor girl didn't do anything to you, but in your mind you're like, did you see how she looked at me? She doesn't like me. Did you see whatever? That is a mental filter. 3 of us can see the very same situation and interpret it differently. And that is because of our mental filters are different. Some of our filters are very toxic and we see things in a very negative light, and some of our filters are very positive and we see things and view things from a place of optimism. So know your filters so you can start dealing with your mental health issues, and just not even issues, but just do some maintenance, mental health maintenance, the general maintenance that you need to do. It doesn't mean you need to have a problem to work on your mental health. Just do general maintenance, guys. But yes, honeys, that is it for today, and I hope you enjoy Tongla. I had fun. Okay, so we're at the end of the video, and I'm just gonna ask you for one thing. For my mental health, guys, please please subscribe, please share with your friends. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers, and I'm hopeful that I'm gonna do it before the end of this year. So yeah, man, and it's gonna take you guys to help me do that. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I loved this. I enjoyed it, Mr. Price. You know what? When half of that. But I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.